Yes, welcome back, Tankers of Blitz Universe, to the channel. How's everybody doing today? We're gonna drive the Bulldog, we're gonna drive a light tank, and we're gonna listen to some music in the background. No game sounds, at least not on this match. I had it recorded, it's actually an older recording of me playing the M41 Bulldog while grinding towards the T49, because I haven't got that one yet. I have it featured on the channel. It features in some of the subscriber replays, it features in a review in its own right, but I used the contributor account for it, the press account, so I could get to the tanks quickly and then unlock them all quickly and make a review out of it. And I also have this one covered, the M41 Bulldog already, where I aced the tank actually on my first game ever played on the EU server. And this is my own account, this is my tank, so I'm happy to have aced it again. Actually, there's going to be only aces in this review, and two of the other videos, matches are provided by subscribers of my channel. So thank you very much, chaps, for helping me out. Some of my own gameplay and then some borrowed as well. Some of your own, some steal, some borrowed. I think that's the correct way of words of saying it. Do provide a comment below if it's something else, but. Something like that. We are on the hunt to kill this Type 60. Just don't get the shot. The SU-1 on the right takes out the Type 64, but we've won this flank, and I've played it cautiously, as you can see. The Bulldog has some form of armor on its front plate that is slightly angled. It has got some armor on the mantlet, which can provide some troll shapes. And when we talk about troll shapes, that one, the AC-4 Sentinel, God, he was trolling me a lot in the game. Bounced 2 shots, short shots where I was thinking those have to go in, they should penetrate easily, and they didn't. If you only see this replay and you're not familiar with the Bulldog, you could start to think that I'm spamming premium ammunition like a boss, but I am not. I'm missing a few shots as well. I'm trying to get a clutch shot in on that Tiger P, and I do get the kill shot now when I aim properly. Got 3 kills already, but the Bulldog on its top gun, it actually has 2 top guns. It has an autoloader and a single shotgun. I much prefer the single shot one, and I will tell you later why that is on the stats and numbers page. Blind, lol. But I like the single shotgun. What was I saying again? Yeah, I was on about the ammo. It shoots APCR for standard, and people sometimes start thinking, God, you are spamming premium ammo. No, it shoots APCR for standard. It shoots heat as its premium ammunition, and that is that's a good thing, because the APCR has added muzzle velocity, and people don't often expect it. They see the traces and they start thinking, you are spamming. And then the SU-152 says, Bulldog reported by me, and I'm thinking, dude, why? We've got the caps. I am in a light tank with 860 left in terms of hit points. There's an SU-100Y over there and an IS. They could, if they team up and shoot me together, I could be dead. So, and I don't want that. So I'm flanking around here, and then he starts to give away my position. What are you doing, dude? Just if someone doesn't play your way, just suck it up and don't start giving away positions like that. The IS bounces 310, so I'm going to move in on the shot on the SU-100Y and then just race past there. You can see heat for premium ammo wasn't really needed on the SU-100Y. I shoot a gun of the Tiger, but he is already dead, so that doesn't give me anything else in terms of hit points. I'm happy to have my teammate die to the IS now, which he's going to do. That's a premium tank. I'm shooting him, circling, there we go, around him, shoot him again, and then another shot through the turret with no heat. There we go, 6 kills, thank you very much. Didn't capture a base, but Finkel Zex from the XX clan, shout out to you guys! Thank you very much for staying in that cap, for capturing B, and while you were sitting there, they failed to push on you. We created a great crossfire in there, and you did get 1 kill, which kind of annoys me because it would have been a Rosenii, but you were instrumental in making me win this game. Right, stats and stuff. Right, and we've got Blitz hanging here to show the sets and stuff. Let's compare it first to all the tier 7 lines. That's a really funny thing to do. You can compare it to all the tier 7 tanks, or just in a tier 7 battle, which means you will be comparing it to tier 7 and 6, and then in a tier 8 battle. But this, I think, is the best comparison thingy to do. Hit points, 1000, about on average with most of the light tanks. And here you can also see that it has indeed APCR and heat for standard and premium ammo. DPM really good with, as you can see, the M32 late mounted, a single shot gun. And if you change it to the autoloader, you see that you drop 300, that's 2 shots, 300 in DPM. That's quite a lot actually. You're also losing penetration. You don't lose penetration as much on heat, but you still lose penetration on heat, which is kind of puzzling me because it by all intents and purposes, it seems like the same gun, but hey ho, what do I know? But what you also lose is over here. Take a look at this. 8 degrees of gun depression when using the autoloader gun, and you get 10 degrees when you are using the single shot gun. And I like my tanks with good gun depression, and actually I think the whole tank is better with the single shot gun. It has better dispersion, it has aim time is the same, rotation, dispersion upon rotating the turret, it is better with the single shot gun. Yeah, of course you do get burst damage and shell velocity and all those little bits, but most of the stats on the autoloading gun are just worse. It weighs a bit less, as you can see, so it kind of helps in the power to rate ratio, but other than that I don't think it offers any advantages except for burst damage over the single shot gun. There's a small catch because you can't mount a rammer, you can only mount improved ventilation, but I'm using calibrated shells on the tank, using the improved fuels and the big improved fuel and the cola, and then I have this setup. I don't think I have anything else sorted at the tank at the moment because I didn't really intend on keeping it, but I have this fitted. If I would then go for the rest of the tank, I think I would go with the vertical stabilizers with supercharge, improved assembly, engine accelerator, high-end consumables, and a toolbox. That would be my setup. Armor profile, quickly scroll down, you can see it has some space armor on the mantlet, and the rest is just, it is going to penetrate like constantly. Just don't rely on using the armor because it isn't really there, except for the fact that if you use maximum gun depression, you might get an occasional bounce on your front plate if there are tanks shooting at you that have no penetration possibilities. You can get some troll bounces because it has some rounded shapes and that plate can be set in an angle. You can side scrape, as you can see, but yeah, it is a light tank. Why would you want to side scrape anyway? And as mentioned, I've got 2 more games for you to show today, and this one is from Camaro_11, who is a subscriber and a patron to the channel. He sent me this one after I posted, I think, the screenshot of my ace game on the Discord, and he said, well mate, Martin, I have a great one too. I have a great game showing repositioning, showing the Bulldog as a lower tier tank on one of the bigger maps and against some big guns. There's an SU-122 244 on Reds, an IS-5, that's some hefty armor, an ISU-152, and that means that you have to play it cautiously, and Camaro is going to play it cautiously for a bit and some bits less cautious, but it's going to work out just fine in the end. One word of advice: if you are in an ISU-152 or any big gun on ALPENSTADT and you are spotted at, say, around that water tower area or something like that, and you don't know where you are spotted from, it might be useful to just blind fire bushes like this one. Those are known spotting positions for light tanks. The bushes and basically every hump of the terrain is placed on the maps with a thought, with an idea. If there are bushes at certain positions, they are most likely spotting positions for other areas of the map. And Camaro has used that position to try to spot up any tanks. He hasn't spotted anybody, but that's unfortunate. But he then went into the B cap, captured B, and you can see that C is already captured. And then you can go in and try to reset that cap Or you could start counting hats and then think, right, if I now look at the team list, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks over here of the Reds. That's 3 spotted. I think there's 5 in total. There's a tank to the right as well. IS-5 rolling into the AMX 1390. And Camaro puts a track shot into the IS-5 and then just leaves. He buggers off. Gets a bounce on the ISU-152, that is unfortunate, but the SU-122-44 has committed himself to, well, going in there, and he's in a really bad position, because he is down in the gully. He can't shoot up, he has a fixed gun, he has pushed way too aggressively, has to keep turning around, and is now in a spot where he can only go forward. And they get shot on the side. He has not got the traverse numbers to really make it hard for Camaro to shoot him. Camaro has got the horsepower, etc. to go up back on the hill. And the SU-122-44 kills that T-44. But I hope you catch my drift on repositioning. Just take a look at this. He is racking up the damage. It's not massive numbers, but then again, it's a 160 Alpha gun. But he has retained his hit points, so now we can start work on this on his IS-5 and then tracks him as well. I'd like to think that was intentional. Yeah, of course it was intentional. And he gets the kill shot on the turret of the IS-5 as well with just a PCR. And he's going to use the push again and a little bit of gun depression to start spotting into C. Reds have recaptured B, but I'm going to just relocate again like a mother buzzer. Is he spotted? Yeah, he's spotted. Alright. But which tank is that? That is an SU-152. So let's go into C, stop that clock from gaining points. And you know that other tank destroyer is in B. And again, Camaro can just start driving around and keep driving around. And his camo value will not improve if he's sitting still. Reds are now shooting. Oh, hello, there he is. Bit too late, mate. A bit too late, I can just move past you. Right, are you going around the building? Cool, I'll just go to the other side of the building then. Classic mistake of a fixed turret tank destroyer. A classic mistake. Never ever push in on the tank that has got the a turret. You will not be able to do anything. And then the SU-152 decides to put a shot in. Of course he's a Russian tank, so he will bounce that last one. And he's doing the right thing here by putting his ass up against the rock. Camaro can't shoot him, but he can drive around now. Shoot him again through the side. There we go. Doesn't get the track shot. That's unfortunate. Can he get the kill? Ah, almost. Almost got the kill. Ah, nice game. Nice game. Well done in terms of repositioning. A thank you, mate, for sending it to me and allowing me to use it on the channel for this little review of the M41 Bulldog. 2.9k damage, 3k. He got 3 kills, 1305 base XP. But as a bottom tier light tank, well, that's not too bad. Bit of damage done upon spotting, bit of damage done upon spotting on the T-71. So let's take a look at another ace game. And this time it is driven by Oak Tank Tree. And he is again top tier, and the map is the same as my ace was, Copperfield, and actually the spawn is also the same one. There's one major difference: that this is a encounter battle. And he's going to frontline the tank, he's going to activate YOLO mode for a bit in the beginning, and he's pushing really aggressively. I don't usually push this aggressively, but he's going to get this position here, spotting up the reds. He's going to shoot the T-34-85, who then misses. That's the first shot, and the T-34-85 misses, and that tank is getting hammered over here. The SP-1C finishes off, and then Oak Tank Tree is going to make a game-winning maneuver, I think. He is going to push together with the T-25/2. That red Bulldog on the left, that one has to go. Salacia. He is isolated, they have strength in numbers over here, and if you ever encounter something like this on a map, you see the reds running away because they realize that you have strength in numbers on your side of the map. Push in, kill tanks as quickly as possible. The red VK did a good job by dropping down over here. He is shielded from harm from any of the tanks on top, and he's burn spotting some tanks probably. And well, you can see Oak is not capable of getting into cover. He's not able to go into cover quickly enough, and he loses quite a lot of hit points. 384 are left, but they are 3-0 up. So you then push in, you use some of the cover, some of the terrain to shoot the ARL, and then you get blocked up your ass by the green VK3001P. I wouldn't then have gone forward to try that shot again. This one is a good one, but yeah, some unnecessary damage. And he's lucky that the FV201 misses and he decides to shoot the VK3001P. And Oak is running off now. Just bugger off. You've lost your hit points. You're a one-shot to any tank on the field. FV doesn't shoot him. That's good. So he can now move in, try to get some other shots in. There's just 3 heavies left on the red team. And you can see he's already racked up 2.1k damage, trying to get some easy shots in over here. But Copperfield, it is a small map, and even with the bushes you are spotted by an ARL at 191 meters. He's going to get a clutch shot in over here, and I think he's actually playing on PC. But this shot, 10 out of 10 for marksmanship. 2.4k damage done, and just rolling around. Now there's a KV2 who is raising pressure through cap, being very effective over there. Only 416 hit points left, but he's also making it hard for the enemies to push in. The FV201 should probably dive in there, try to kill the KV, try to kill Oak as well. But green team isn't doing a bad job at all. The VK2801 is still there. The Tiger P then realizes there's a tank behind him, so let's not shoot the KV2 or this one-shot Bulldog, but rush in on the VK, and then he gets shot once. And you can see the Tiger is still rolling towards the VK because he's getting shot once, and then he realizes, alright, I feel a tickling on my right. I'm losing damage, I'm losing hit points, I'm still shooting the VK, there's someone tickling me. Oh yeah, there's a Bulldog behind me. Yeah, well, it's too late now, mate. You should have killed the Bulldog a bit earlier. Then you might have been able to win, not sure, but he doesn't get the kill. Bounces on the side armor of the Tiger. But 3,475 damage done by Oak Tank 3, and he just doesn't get the last kill on the FV201. But a great game, aggressive in the beginning, racking up the damage, frontlining it for your team, and it happens at tiers like this. If you go frontline and you push, people tend to go with you. So thank you very much Oak Tank 3 for sending the game to me, allowing me to use it on this review. And that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. I hope you've liked this little review of the M41 Bulldog, a good tank to have in your garage. That's it all for now. Cheers, happy tanking, I'll see you all on the next video.